a long time back. By the way, guys, this like pattern combo and color combo, we're talking mm, mm, mm. My God, it's so cool. I just found this shirt, or I just bought this shirt the other day. And I was like, I saw the shirt on the rack and I was like, that's a good shirt. That shirt, I know exactly what to wear with that shirt. And I was right. I was right. Okay. So, a couple months ago, out of nowhere, I'm minding my business. I'm being me, just walking around, trying to not be sad or upset or anything. And this Gabe Hoffman guy is suddenly doing an interview with a brain dead 4x4 called Keanu Thompson. It's a long story. Keanu Thompson is a long story. A long story that involves miles and miles of cock. That involves shitloads of cocaine. It involves openly disrespecting her husband, who also disrespects her right back. So I guess it's this beautiful symbiosis they have. Although her disrespect towards him is like probably of a different character, we'll say, but I don't need to get into it. It's not really that important to the story. Keanu doesn't like me. Keanu doesn't like me at all, which I don't know how that's even possible. I'm eminently likable and I'm very nice. I'm always polite. But she doesn't like me. And because she doesn't like me, a long time ago now, it seems, but it wasn't really that long ago, I was on a panel show and they brought Keanu on and I said, I mean, you can do that, but if you do, I'm just going to scream at her that she's a stupid bitch, like over and over and over again. And they're like, okay, well, I guess that's fine. And so she came on and I yelled at her and called her a stupid bitch so many times. But anyway, that made her mad. And so then she hooked up with Gabe Hoffman. I don't know if they physically, like literally met in person, hooked up. I don't think so. I'm not making that accusation. I'm just stating that they like linked up, maybe linked up's a better thing, online. And Gabe said that he had done a documentary, or he was like, he'd gathered information to do a documentary on me, which, one, I'm used to this because I'm very famous. And two, I'm okay with this because people talking about me is like, it's the lifeblood of everything, I guess. And having someone talk about me who's retarded to another retard isn't really that concerning. It's a pretty safe way to have some chatter. So Gabe Hoffman is going to interview with Keanu to reveal his findings on me. Maybe we should watch it. I feel like we watched it before at some point, but I'm always down to watch stuff about me because like I'm very interesting. But anyway, he's got the juice. And I don't mean Jews. He's got the secrets, the stories you don't know. He's got the stories that no one knew. And he promised a big reveal. All right. And so he goes on Keanu's show. And the first thing that happens is he's confronted with the fact that he's on Keanu's live stream. Keanu has the intelligence of a Pop-Tart. It's like, she is one of the dumbest people you can ever meet. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. That is not an insult. That is a pure assessment. And I promise you, if you spend even a few minutes listening to her, you'll understand there's nothing happening up there. It's wild to see. You're like, I've heard of these people. I've heard of people like this, but you don't believe it until you run into them. So that's the first part. And so he's interviewing with her, thinking she's going to ask him intelligent questions and stuff, and then allow him to draw out all of this amazing data on me. But she doesn't know how to do that. She doesn't know how to operate a kitchen broom. Like, she is honestly, most toddlers would outperform her on cognitive skills assessments. Like, it's crazy. You have to wonder how she has made it through life without dying. You'll see on the show. So she is constantly screwing it up. Like, she cannot operate this live stream. She can't interview him. It's a complete disaster. And he starts getting angry about it because, of course, he does, right? So he's all mad and huffy. But hey, who cares? Who cares that he's mad and huffy? And in the end, like, this thing turns into a total flop.